pure, while water from
Beleza,
Liyue
vamos
has an
para a
enduring
parte 4
aftertaste.
do evento.
In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meaning.
Here's your 2 magic tonics.
Oxi.
Why, thank you, young lady. And might I add that you're looking quite lovely today.
But is this really appropriate? I mean...
Still worried about Klee? Relax. Albedo's with her.
Kaya and Master Jean! What are you two doing here?
Oh, look who it is. The Traveler and Paimon. You must be the
Greetings to you both. This is one place I didn't expect.
The locals here have been talking non-stop about some brave heroes who saved...
Well, not just us. We only played a small part. You could...
Still sounds mighty impressive to me. As ever, our honorary knight is making us proud.
That's right. We received a letter of invitation from Miss Alice, proposing that we take Klee for a vacation in Fairyland when work dies.
I wasn't sure what she meant by Fairyland at first, but if my eyes are not deceiving me, she was being quite literal.
Klee ran off excitedly as soon as we arrived. I'm a little worried about her, but Albedo insisted he...
We could hardly say no to such a considerate offer. So I took it upon myself to bring...
Any excuse for a drink, huh?
Well, we are on vacation. It's only fair that we get to indulge ourselves a little.
You're right. I should make an effort to relax and unwind.
Oh, wait, Kaya? What exactly?
The house special, of course. Best way to get a taste of the local culture. Why are you making that face, Paimon?
Nothing. Paimon's just perpetually...
Something tells me I need to tread carefully here. Let's see, it's got a lovely color, but how about the taste?
I think maybe I'll pass. But it's such...
All right, Paimon. Well played.
Well, Paimon got burned too, if it's any consolation.
Oh, by the way, we weren't the only ones who got invited here. I saw Kale earlier. She didn't see me, though. She was making a beeline for that big tree.
The Kingdom of Breezes and Bells, you mean? Oh, this is turning into a huge reunion! Maybe we should go say...
All right. Well, give her my regards.
Thank you. Enjoy your time here.
So the magic tonic here is just... Ah, Miss Citrus, do you happen to serve any beverage?
Of course we do. What flavor would you...
Sunsetia.
Sure, Sounds good. 2 Sunsetia drinks coming right...
Era mais fácil ir andando, mas nem.
The structure of the tree houses here is nothing short of amazing. I have to write it down so I can tell Master... Hey, Kale! You scared me. Traveler and Paimon? You got invited? Yep. Well, they sort of skipped the invitation part, but oh, yeah. I'm trying to observe and summarize the structures of the trees here, and also the animals that live here. Once a forest ranger, always a forest ranger, huh? Not sure you'll be able to apply much of what? Over there, by the giant footprint, have those houses always... Oh, those? The local flying squirrels told me that they were built by a small Oh, that must have been Minnie Durin and Hack. Supposedly, after building the houses, they went to somewhere called... Yep, you got it. Oh, also, when the locals mentioned the dragon, did they seem... Now that you mention it... Yeah, oh no. They mentioned some stuff along the lines of past misunderstandings. I only just got here, so I know very little about what has happened in the past. They seem to generally... Oh, thank goodness. Phew. Sounds like the forest has begun... Are you looking for that small drag? Yeah, he's a new friend we made. No way! Really? I'm getting... No. I've got to save her for next time. For now, I've got to make the most... Oh, there's no rush. Just take it slow and enjoy yourself. Like Kaya. Oh, he says... Oh, Mr. Kaya is here too? Well, right now he's at the tavern and he probably won't be leaving until he's drunk. You make a good point, Paimon. Then I'll focus on exploring for... Shall we go pay a visit to the Metropole Traveler? Maybe Minnie... Oh, right. By the way, something pretty interesting has been happening in Sumeru recently. Master Chanari sounds good. We'll find some time in our schedule. Of course. See you later.
What? Are my eyes deceiving me? There is no way. I can't believe it.
Hey, Mona! We heard you muttering from a long way away. What's up? Oh, is your scryglass acting up again?
Oh, it's you, the saviors of this world. My scryglass is fine, but I'm not sure I can say the same. Look at this statue.
What? Is it broken or something? Looks fine to Paimon. That's your master, right? AKA the goddess of prophecy?
I refuse to believe it. There's no way that old hag looks anything like this. When she was younger. Oh, actually, now that you mention it, this does remind me of the... She can't hear me, can she? I swear I just got chills down my spine.
Either way, it's probably a little rude to talk about her right under her statue. But how do you know it's a statue of her if you never saw her as a young woman?
I did a quick scry when I came into this world, and when I saw the stars' reflections, I was at a loss for words. A projection of real-world fate to form or in layman's terms, basically, the creator made this world inside a mirror or a lake, and this world is the reflection.
Still sounds pretty impressive.
The more I scried, the more familiar everything looked. It's her work, there's no doubt about it. Even so, everything's far more... I also asked the locals about her. They call her she who has dominion over the stars and the course of fate itself. Not even a pretense of humility. Clearly, she... Not that I'm surprised in the least, of course. It certainly matches the tone of her diary.
Oh, so Mona, have you seen a small dragon around by any chance?
Ah, you mean the one that caused all that trouble? I haven't seen him for myself, but I heard that he came to the Metropole not long ago to formally apologize for his actions. Apparently, most people accepted his apology, although there are some who said that they'll...
Oh, okay. Do you know...
One moment. It looks like he's at...
Cool! Wanna come with us?
I think I'll sit this one out. This might be the closest I ever get to meeting the old hag in our youth, so I think I'll spend some time seeing what else anytime.
We'll be off now. See you later, Mona!
Creating a whole world starscape is no old hag. I guess you do deserve the title of Trismegistus after. Creating a whole world starscape is no easy old hag. I guess.
Osvaldo Hafnavines! Does thou see what I am seeing? Tell me that my all-perceiving Aug de Verurtelung deceiveth me not.
Your eyes see true, mein Fräulein.
Very well. Then, as sovereign ruler of the Immenachreich, I extend to you both my greetings, O Night Dragon.
Who did you just call a servant?
What mein Fräulein means to say is...
Pleasure to meet you too. But Hat Guy's not my servant.
Now you're over.
Hat Guy, Mini Durin! Found you at last! Whoa, and fish.
Oh, greetings, Outlander blessed by the Immenachreich. How honored you are to meet your prinzessin beneath the stars of
Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon!
Putz, tem até Klee aí. E o Albeda? Ah, tá junto.
Greetings. You both look well.
Hey there, Clee! Yup, loads and loads of fun! There are so many cute and...
I've been taking Klee to see all the sights. It's been a very enriching experience.
Yeah, Mom's amazing! Clee wants to build a great big house now.
So, your mom and my mom...
Mm-hmm. Our moms were friends, which makes you my big brother. My mom used to read your mom's stories to me all the time. They were great!
Big brother? Wow. Thank you, Klee. Can I go play with Klee Hack?
Suit yourself.
Albedo, can I?
Go on. Just don't go too far away. I'll...
Yay! Come on, Mini Durin. Do you want to...
Your prinzessin accepts your invitation. Rejoice! Though you may be concealed by fog, still you shall have the good fortune...
What mein Fräulein means to say is, perhaps we can all play hide-and-seek together.
Hooray! I love...
Oh, me too!
To return to our previous discussion, Mr. Hat Guy, you were telling me about a prophecy?
I heard B talking to M. What she said was...
Since you're so persistent, let me tell you a secret. Our child will one day rise from the dead.
Is she saying that Dragonspine Durin will come back to life?
I only heard it in a memory, so don't hold me to it.
Understood. My recent observations at Dragonspine lend credence to this prophecy as well. Durin's heart has slowly but surely been growing in vitality. The process is extremely slow, but the trend is clear.
What should we do?
To start with, plan for every potential scenario, including, of course. I am well aware of Durin's past, and I sincerely hope that things never escalate to that point. Still, if the prophecy is true, and Durin's heart will one day beat again, I'd like to hope that whatever rises from the if you understand what I mean.
Kind of? But not...
And so, when the time comes, Mr. Hat Guy, will you and Simolanka's Durin be willing to lend us a hand in our hour of need?
Huh? What's this got to do with me?
You saved the Durin of this world. I don't see that as a mere coincidence. If there is any meaning to be read into the actions of the three goddesses, beyond fairy tale whimsy alone, I can only boldly speculate that the fate of this reflected world may have a reciprocal effect upon our own world. If Durin of Dragonspine will soon come back to life, we will need many Durin's help, as well as yours, given that your fates are now intertwined.
Well, that's a nuisance.
To be sure, it certainly won't be easy.
Escamas tá virando um personagem
There's a flying
dos
paper
principais do
ship
jogo.
over there. Can we go see it together, please?
Sure. 2 seconds, I'll be right with you. Please give my suggestion some thought, Mr. Hat Guy.
Hat Guy, I'm back!
Huh?
Nothing.
Huh. Okay then. Let's go join the others. Everyone.
All right. I'll be right there. Why would I be? Do I strike you as someone who cares about other people's... Quit trying to guess what I'm thinking. I'm leaving.
Aw, what a lovely little boat!
The forest fairy helped us make it.
Paimon just realized there's a lot fewer people around the Broken Sea now. Guess most of them have made their way back to the Metropole.
Does this boat have a name? I can't see one.
Huh? A name?
Mm-hmm. Every boat has a name.
They're usually symbolic names that represent something.
Let's go with... the Durin.
Huh? You want to name it after...
Oh, you mean to wish Mini Durin a safe voyage as he sails into a new chapter of his life beyond this world?
Your princessin approves. Let this vessel bear the name of the
The Durin. Let's call it that then. Also, can I ask you a favor?
Go on.
Remember how Mom's friend said I should be able to leave this world? Well, I want to pay a visit to your world. Just a quick trip.
Huh?
Is that a no?
Paimon thinks that's a great idea. If the people of Simulanka are allowed to go to Teyvat, then what's the problem with...
I'm assuming I'll have to be your bodyguard while we're there.
I can protect myself. And I'll do what you say. I won't fly off on...
It'll be up to you to stick close. If you disappear on me, don't expect me to...
Got it! I'll stick close!
Why don't you take the Durin? Now you've given it a name, it'll be a maiden voyage for the boat, and a
Are you leaving, Mini Durin? Okay. Well, make sure you come visit me in my... Though our time together has been as fleeting as a ray of light in the depths of the long night, the Imanakreich will welcome you with the grandest of music ceremonies on the occasion of our next reunion.
What Mein Fräulein means is that you're always welcome to...
Cool! Ah, I have so many new friends now. I'm so happy.
Are you done yet? If you want to leave...
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. The blessings you gave me are more precious than any treasure and more beautiful than any fairy tale. Next time, it will be my turn to make your wishes come true.
Taquerare essa. E depois tem os eventos. Nossa, tá aqui. Terminar.
Ad Astra.
Deus. Ai, Deus. Calma. Adoro. Caraca, o que esse livro tem a ver com o reino lá do simulacro? mais fácil vir por aqui. Meu Deus, velho, 1 milhão. Vamos fazer a daquerar agora e fechou.
So, are you all set? Ready to start investing? Great! Let's go! I've delivered packages all over, but I've never seen a mysterious fairy tale world like this before. Looks like nobody has gotten around to repairing this house yet. Ugh, even I wouldn't dare to sleep in there. It might suddenly collapse in on you. Nothing to see here either. Maybe we can find someone to ask?
Aha! Over there! I bet we'll find some people there. Let's go take a look. Uh-huh. I was sure there'd be people here.
There once was a goddess who ruled over fate. Before she died, she left 3 riddles for the kingdom she had created.
What? Who said?
Long story short, on this day, a sentient feline, an outlander, and a diminutive pixie arrived on the scene. They saw a narrow path off to the side.
Okay, but...
Yeah, if you gave ambiguous instructions like that to a Comania Express courier, they'd give you the parcel right back and tell you to write the delivery address more clearly.
Despite how obvious the answer was, the perplexed pixie and the flummoxed feline struggled to work it out. Although, perhaps a small part of the blame could be attributed to my All right, let's try this again. The path on the left-hand side seemed to give off an enticing fragrance, as if to say, this is the way to wealth.
Ooh, that sounds like the start of a good story.
At the end of the path, the motley crew would soon spot a secret stone room. A prophecy had once foretold of a marquis who shall one day venture inside, and thus it is named the future Marquis's Abode to Be. You like it? The future Marquis's Abode to Be? Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
That was a little bit boastful.
But before you continue, I must warn you of the danger that lies ahead. For example, under no circumstances should you sit on the chair in the center. Otherwise, the consequences could be a bit embarrassing.
So many summers, winters, springs, and falls, and now at last a hero hither strides.
This realm knows not what lies beyond its walls. Its secrets mystify the world outside.
Wait, new voices. Who are they?
As golden sunlight fills the firmament, the tabletop engrosses your attent. Perchance peruse these pages.
Captivated by the epic poetry and enthralled by the outstanding storytelling, the Outlanders knew what their next objective was. Why isn't he reading?
Stop the poem. We have a situation. Something's up with this person.
Traveler? Are you...
Come on, you can do it! This can't be how our...
Can I give you a hand or a tail?
Namely, to remove the clockwork key from the raised platform up ahead.
Cabé, I just realized you said we all had to speak like bards, but every time you open up your mouth, I don't hear any rhymes.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Strong as stone, firm as steel. The Outlander pulls, but it does not yield.
This has happened many times before, but this time is different. A thought enters the Outlander's mind. Attack! The Outlander's comrades urge him on.
The attack now over. Only one final step remains.
Now it is the time to seize the key.
But alas, as was the case for all those who had come before, the key still did not move an inch.
Wait, what? They got it out? Yes! Finally! Come on, move your butts and your legs, assuming they're still in working order. It's showtime!
No hard feelings about your lack of poetic contributions?
Welcome, esteemed and noble Outlander.
We represent the 3 great clans of this realm. Having been selected,
our purpose being to await the arrival of one such as yourselves, whose...
My name is...
You're Cape, he's Albizzi, and that's Bobarano, right? You've done so much talking that we can already tell you apart by your voice.
Aren't we missing someone, though? The guy...
Who?
And thus was born the long-awaited fellowship, destined to uncover the truth of the past. Allow me to quote, if I may.
Him.
Well, there's no 4th person, so which of you is the ventriloquist? Come on, out with it.
We've never heard that voice before, but he sounds like he'd be good at reading.
Whoever it is, I don't know and I don't care. Forget about him. We have far more important things to focus on.
That key you hold is the pivot point about which the past and present of the Metropole revolve. How?
Each clan has its own version of history, detailing the clan's origins and the tale of the Dragon of Old.
Dragon? You mean the one that's been acting up?
Oh, no, not that one.
He means a dragon that would be really, really old if it was still with us today, but it...
Was that supposed to be a joke? Anyway.
Not just explore it, but argue incessantly about it. Honestly, I don't care that much.
What we need to figure out is who resolved the dragon crisis.
The moment you removed the key from where it was lodged, you became the noble traveler, Marquis. We ask you to help us. You and your...
Puss in Boots? Are you serious? It's...
Embrace it, my friend. Embrace it. Most cats...
I'm not even a cat. I'm a Nekomata. Now that you know the word...
Please allow me to lead you all to a sacred memorial site. It will be my... This place is sacred to my clan. It's where our brave, after a bitter battle that dragged on for many days and nights, finally, our forefathers fought the dragon into submission. So they say. It's just a legend, though.
Wait a second? Did I...
history, legend, who cares? My clan was... And isn't the truth what we've all been
Cape's words gave the traveler food for thought. Could it be that the truth... But that would have to wait. Apparently, Cape was not alone in his pilgrimage to the traveler and the talking cat...
heroism and valor. It was as if the spirits of my ancestors were fighting through you.
Could be wrong.
Your martial prowess and show of courage are a more vivid reenactment of my Now, let's get down to business. As we all know, time is but an illusion. Time may flow line by...
And that clockwork key you have in your hand can turn back time and make the past...
Well, actually, my view is that the illusion of time is more of a problem of consciousness. Gears, but the mind cannot understand the dimension of time, so we experience instead an endless
I'm getting flashbacks to when I was delivering
A teacher once asked Albizzi what his greatest fear was, and he replied, dragons. Bobarano was asked the same question. The teacher then turned to Cape and posed the same question. He replied, Bobarano.
The manuscript that tells the truth of the historical record, the blueprint to all of creation, the work of the great mage that...
Paimon didn't follow all that, but basically...
Exactly. It is said that in the beginning, the goddess of creation took the goddess of fate's manuscript as... So in a few moments, when the great clockwork key turns the local time here back to the very beginning...
Hold on. Isn't stealing part of the blueprint of creation a little dangerous?
Well, the general shapes of the configurations have been passed down over the ages. They now form the family crests of each of our clans. To address your other concern, when the house has already been built...
The Traveler Marquis prepares to insert...
guess we should start here?
Why don't you give it another try?
Behold, the sacred writings that record the truth of... No, wait. That have Feast your eyes, rejoice, and cheer.
I don't believe it.
Don't lose heart, Albizzi. It does not follow from his is true that ours...
That might be the most bogus logic I've ever heard. But keep up the mental gymnastics, Boberano. Been waiting for that look of jealousy on...
And yet, it seemed that this conundrum could indeed... The party decided to visit the sacred site...
Isn't a narrator supposed to remain detached and objective? Oh, whatever. I'm in a good mood. Let's do it. The instructions say to repeat the process 3...
Let's do my clan next. I'll lead the way.
We'll need the key again, right? Let me see if I can pull it out.
The party finds no pedestal in which to place the great clock.
Where's your clan's pedestal? Let me guess, you hid it away in advance to save your...
You done? Okay.
Misinformation?
Ah, shut up, Cape.
Shut up, Cape.
I swear, if I wind up dead one day, the
My clan's claim to fame is that we outwitted the Dragon of...
So, next...
Almost. There's one step before that. The door is protected by a
Jeez. Well, do you at least...
The correction fluid of time has dyed white the pages of the book. But worry not. I had a quick word with the constabulary in advance. They'll ignore the...
Question 1. Who is it?
The great yokai, Nekomata in boots.
And the trusty travel guide, Pixie! Travel guide.
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
Oh, no, don't say that. Even though the writings you saw do prove...
You do realize we can hear everything you're saying.
If you say it out loud, you'll only set those three off arguing again. Thinking it is fine, but please...
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
If this is the right answer, I swear I'll...
Correct!
What? A barefaced lie.
Question 3. Which is more real? The fiction of the outside...
Hear, hear! Who can be sure that the outside world isn't just a dream? And that when the dream awakes, there is no way to know, therefore...
All correct. You may have the key pedestal.
Traveler Marquis, you know what must be done. Please insert the great clock... Oh, and,
Do we really need this one?
The Traveller Marquis draws a design that is practical and aesthetically pleasing in equal measure. One thing it is not, however, is correct. I think you should take another look at Boberano's family crest and have another go.
Now there's an idea. Oh, just a moment, please. I need to jot this down. Many ladies in the court of Fontaine like to spray their perfume onto a delicate lace fan, allowing them to generate a pleasant fragrance with each flick of the wrist. It's quite an ingenious method.
Now,
what elaborate fiction?
If anyone's listening, I would like to submit these as my last...
Deixa eu deixar ele lento.
What?
Oh.
Given that my clan's... It seems likely that the...
Oberano.
Oh, I get what's going on. Once, when I was drinking with Gujiyai, she bet me a round of dried fish that I couldn't guess which cup the umeboshi... Whichever one I guessed, I was always wrong and Gujiyai... But then, I learned later from one of the shrine maidens, Miyuki, that all of the cups had an umeboshi under them.
Oh, don't mind Fox Lady, that's just...
Actually, that reminds me. We can now open these 3 treasures.
Cool. Well...
Guess I'll take the clockwork key again then. Yoink! Do the spoils live up to your expectations?
The cohort of truth seekers followed Albizzi to his clan's sacred site.
Up ahead is my clan's gigantified guard. He can be a...
Wait, but wasn't Kappe's clan the one that's all about strength?
Oh, the guard is one of Kappe's people. Size is a coveted. Mine is the clan of empathy.
What's empathetic about...
Our ancestors believed that, just maybe, the dragon of old... So, they drank the growth serum and grew even larger than the dragon. Then, they set the dragon down... The serum isn't what it once was, though. Nowadays, it doesn't make you grow all that much, and it actually makes you lose your empathy.
Despite Albizzi's words of caution, somebody, no doubt, has other ideas. Surely we could avoid a conflict with the guard, they think to themselves, if we could just try to understand one another. You could, of course, just take the path to your left and go around. But some people are gluttons for punishment. It's all part of the experience, I suppose.
Why is my own clan treating me like a villain?
You've been away too long. We all have. Feels like we've been waiting forever.
We should be getting close.
Why is this place so full of junk? Are you the kind of people who never throw away the box when you buy? We'll never find the Oracle Pillars.
Never mind that. We have a more pressing issue. It seems there's a slight problem with...
Wisdom too, huh? Well, you guys have a bit of everything.
Over here! I found it! Yes! Keep the noise down! We don't want to alert the guard. I'll go keep watch.
Can't you destroy the boxes a little more quietly?
This is the last one.
Vamos devagar.
A signature. So it's true. Empathy.
Just as we suspected.
Okay. Well,
I get you. It's like in Inazuma, when there were but by the time book number 88 came out, nobody wanted to read it.
A brief moment. Anyone? Anyone?
That's exactly what Paimon was wondering, but Boborano kind of already so Paimon was worried she'd look stupid.
It's not a stupid question at all, my dear little pixie. While I did postulate that the problem is, all three truths are the history of the exact same thing. Namely, the dragon and the Metropole's origin.
Suddenly, the sound of a bell rings out.
The bell! It rang once! What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency! Everyone, to the main entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them outside the gates!
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is one ring the highest level of emergency?
Obviously because you have to respond fast when it's an emergency. It'd be a bit too late if they waited till the 99th ring.
Okay, but back to the truth problem. There are 3 conflicting versions of the...
I don't know. I doubt anyone here in Simulanka can make sense of it.
Well, she is the goddess of fate.
The reason we argued about who was right was that we didn't know enough about the truth of the past. As surely as we will follow the clockwork path designed for us,
we will never argue again.
Is that all there is to it? Is this... Overthinking it would be equally...
Could you be any more cryptic?
Whatever happens, today was a breakthrough in my journey of...
Me too.
And me.
Let's leave it there for today then. I'm sure...
What a beautiful day, thought the traveller before he was over... The voice in his head grew louder. Must go to Pendulum Lane.
Pendulum Lane is just up ahead. Something must have happened here after all. Everyone's crowded around.
Oh my god, this is terrible! I don't understand. The 3...
What happened? Oh no.
How did this happen?
Captain, you idiot! Wake up! You need...
Last words.
If I...
You could have at least pretended to not remember it.
I'm sorry, Boborano, but this is...
Don't worry, Boborano. I don't consider you a suspect, nor do I have the authority to charge anyone with a crime. My sincere condolences. You were travel companions, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I know. It's despicable. Hitting someone in the back of the head is the second worst act of cruelty there is. The first.
So... Cape's...
His gears, metal frame and shell are all still in excellent condition. Just his, wait. But surely you can't be suggesting it just be...
No, there's a need. Huge...
Unfortunately, this is rapidly turning into a cold case. There's no... Then suddenly the long...
Where?
I didn't...
My mistake. It was just a cloud. If only we could turn time backwards and replay the...
Isn't that one of those, clockwork socket things right behind you?
Ah, so it is. No wonder everyone here is suddenly struck.
Crime seems too chaotic. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Well, that clears it up. Cappe was walking along the street, and he suddenly collapsed.
What? So case closed? I just...
We literally replayed the crime scene and saw it with our own eyes. There's no need for any evidence, like how Constellation Metro...
But didn't you say Cappe was struck in the back of the head and...
For all I know, he could have bashed his head against a toilet bowl before leaving the house. Then, as for why he might have done that... With the Supreme Clan question left unanswered and the tension in Constellation, only then would the city feel...
do we really think he's capable of that, though?
Traveler, something about the crime scene isn't sitting right. Also, anything outside of the immediate area won't have appeared in the replay. Why don't we search the area?
Wait, what are you doing?
Oh, we're gonna head...
Hello there. Someone was shouting about a dragon a minute ago, and...
A pickaxe? What is it doing all the way down here? There's gotta be a story behind it. Let's take it. There's a spear here. Looks so mysterious. Let's take it.
You're not...
Yep, that's right.
Ah, well, I was gonna offer you a great job in the Toytanium.
Doesn't...
To keep the Toytanium ore intact, we use specially and in terms of labor intensity, the work has been rated as class...
I'm not... Welcome to Paimon's...
Mind you, I don't know what happened today, but somehow a pickaxe has gone missing. Maybe...
Sounds pretty brutal for a first... Still, a missing pickaxe. Huh.
Come here. A bottle of growth serum has gone missing. If someone's stolen it, there's a whole investigation into it, so I gotta close the shop while I do an inventory.
There's a strange potion bottle here. Looks so weird. Let's take it.
Let's say one of these was the weapon used in the... If it was the growth serum, Cappe...
Also, the bottle probably would have shattered when it hit him.
Let's say one of these was the weapon used in the assault.
If it was the pickaxe,
Actually, you're wrong there, Paimon. The foreman at the mine was just saying, this kind of pickaxe, but
You could probably knock someone out if you hit. Let's take this back to the crime scene.
Ah, you're back. How was the toilet at Cape's house?
Toilet? What about it? Yeah, forget that.
What's this about?
We thought the way Cape fell looked odd, so we searched the area for suspicion. It could have been deliberately placed out of range of the crime scene so it wouldn't show up when we replayed it.
Oh, I just remembered I forgot to turn off the clock.
Oh, no, you stay right there.
We should be good now.
Many ladies in the court of Fontaine like to spray their perfume.
So you're the attacker!
Fragrance with each flick of the wrist.
So, it was you!
I would congratulate you for cracking the case, but since I did so, all I can... Catch me if you can!
We have a runner! That's it! Let me at him!
The would-be Marquis of Carabas dispatched the Necromata in boots, who ran off in pursuit of the poor little minion. The minion's poor little lower back was protesting painfully against the intense physical activity. He decided to take the elevator, giving him a moment to catch his breath. Really? His lower back asked. But the minion had no other choice. He resolved to make the jump down. By this point, the Necromata in boots was gasping for air. The minion was huffing and puffing, even more louder. But we'll ignore that.
I'm not! Don't underestimate the gold-level courier of the Comania Express!
A characteristically catty response from the Necromata. Tell me, what do you hope to gain from bullying me?
I get to let off some steam!
Ha-ha! You fell into my trap! Oh, and by the way, remember the glue you got stuck on when you first entered the future Marquis's abode to be? That was also me. I did it using my powers.
Rats! Oh, I'm so jealous of you guys right now. You can just jump out of your shoes and keep running, but Wait, I'm wearing boots this time. Yes!
The unnamed minion made a last-ditch escape attempt. Began his long climb, up the wall, the tall wall. He began his long climb up the tall wall.
Do you call that a tall wall? In urgent Neko parcel mode, I'll scale it in no time.
I'm beat. I surrender.
You've got nowhere left to run.
All right.
That was fast.
Getting caught by you here was a backup plan. I don't know if what I've done will... Time to come clean. I am the narrator. The one who's been guiding you. You're overdoing it a little. Anyway, I only did what I...
Why are you suddenly spilling the beans?
I poured my heart and soul into all this. I was worried you wouldn't up. The truth is, I was one of the first conscious beings ever made by the goddess of creation. and I've known for a... I know they say that fairy tales are just made up for kids to read, but I refuse to believe. The reason why Constellation Metropole has 3 origin stories is that the Goddess of Fate wrote 3 Then her cat trod all over them, and they all got crumpled together, so the 3 worlds just sort of folded into one. The Goddess of Fate was torn between them anyway, since she couldn't decide which ending was best for the dragon or the kid. So when she saw what the cat had done, she simply decided to go with...
Who would have thought? But what does any of...
You're not a fictional character, so you couldn't hope to understand my sorrow. Honestly, every day that I experience, every interaction I have with it, the only reason the 3 great clans wanted to find out the truth was for the pointless task of electing the supreme clan. But as it turned out, they just... Except I have to motivate them to keep looking for answers, now that they think they've learned the truth, and I have to figure out, once and for all.
Aww.
That's my full confession. Time for you to take me back. Oh, also, pass this message on to Cape, Bobarano, and Albizi, if you could. If the 3 of them had any ability to cooperate whatsoever, they'd have been able to remove it. Over all these years, not once have they ever...
Oh, my poor child. There's one...
Ah! Whose voice is that? Detective?
The reason fairy tales are suitable for children is that they help. Fairy tales may be works of fiction, but at their heart lies an internal logic that is undoubtedly real. But let there be no doubt. The world with...
Goddess!
The line that separates footnotes from narrative can never be crossed. Never the two shall meet, but now you wish to break free from the story. And there's a cat nearby.
Necromora!
Just... your echo.
Oh, poor detective.
So...
Sorta. We chased him until he surrendered.
Does he really think we didn't try that?
Ah, that was my bad. I thought it was a stupid egg.
Never mind. I'm partly...
You guys are so lazy. My granny's neighbor's pet cat has nothing on you, and it spends all day, every day.
Anyway, you said you heard the voice of...
There is a world beyond our...
What would you guys say to taking a trip to the outside world sometime? Otherwise...
Depends. Do either of you know how to get there? But yes, I agree. But maybe the reason we've never worried about whether we're real or not is that, unlike him, if someone ever convinced me that these delightful dimwits...
Tá, o epílogo agora acho que é o final, né? Espere 2 dias. Não é possível. próxima.